If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. What's up? How y'all doing? Back again for more hidden gems on Amazon Prime. I hope you're ready for this video. Still rocking my Stranger Things Hopper Hawaiian shirt. Cutting edge technology. Alright, here we go. Hidden gems on Prime Video. The Adventurer, The Curse of the Midas Box. This is a good one. This is like a light Indiana Jones for the whole family. Yep. Boop, family friendly. So, yeah, if you want to watch something with your family, and even the itty bitty ones, that one's a good one. Also, House is on Prime Video. That's you probably wouldn't want to watch that with the kids. House is like a dark comedy in the vein of kind of like Evil Dead 2, where it's like that kind of dark comedy. But it's weird because I think like the guy's wife dies, and then he's like trapped in the house, and like some weird stuff happens, and then the short guy from Cheers, he wasn't the post office. He went. I don't think he was the post office guy from Cheers, but he sat next to the post office guy of Cheers that's in all the Pixar movies. It's funny because that guy that's in all the Pixar movies that played the post office guy is in House 2. I don't know why, but that's just an interesting thing on there. But House 2, I don't believe, is on Amazon Prime. But the Prime Video, the original House is on there if you want to check that out. Also, The Dark. If you haven't seen The Dark, it's basically, you know how like they have two movies that come out at the same time and they're kind of like the same type story? This is kind of like Silent Hill, except a toned down version of Silent Hill storyline. Good watch. If you're up for watching something like that, and you're like, you know what, I think I will watch something like that. The Dark is on Prime Video, and like I said before, if you have Amazon Prime and you're like, I use it to get everything shipped to me easier, and then I have some kind of streaming service or I have cable or whatnot, remember that you can have your stuff that you order off of Amazon sent to you quickly and watch videos on Prime Video. It's all connected. And I'm talking about the hidden gems on it. Blah, 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 blah. Also, Jumanji is on Prime Video. You can watch that with the whole family. Jumanji, really good. From the guy who did also Zathura. Not as good as Jumanji, but still on the same vein. Jumanji, really good. Not the Chris Rock. Did I just say Chris Rock? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said Chris Rock. The Rock and Kevin Hart. Not that one. Not that one. The Robin Williams Jumanji is on Prime Video if you want to watch that. It's good. It's a good movie. I think it used practical effects fantastically, and in so it ages well. I enjoyed watching it. I don't think the animation or anything like that is dated. I think it works very well. So check it out if you get a chance. Also, Wonder. If you don't know what Wonder is bing, family friendly. It is a well done movie. There's a lot of Star Wars references in there, so if you like Star Wars, you probably like this movie. It's about a kid that's basically, he is different than the other kids physically, and in so is ridiculed for that, and then he overcomes as the movie progresses. You understand him coming to terms with who he is and stuff like that. It's a good movie. It's lighthearted, but at the same time, I want to say the movie's not. It has a light thing on it. It's not heavy-handed thing where you're like, oh. It's not like watching those commercials where it's like, these dogs are suffering, please send money. It's really really good movie, really fun watch. More fun than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, that's on Prime Video. Also, Escape from LA is on Prime Video. If you haven't seen that, it is the sequel to Escape from New York. It is a lot more poppy. Because of the fact that like Escape from New York was just so gritty and dark and stuff like that. And this is kind of like the opposite of that. A little less gritty, a little less dark, entertaining and fun. It's one of those things. It's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You know, you kind of leave your brain at the door and let yourself enjoy it. You have to, and if you do that, it's really a very fun watch. And Escape from LA is that kind of movie. Especially like the basketball scene. It's just great fun. And also, killer soundtrack. I used to have this soundtrack. Oh man, back in the day I used to have the soundtrack. Oh, such a great soundtrack. Surprisingly heavy song by Sugar Ray. And, what's it, Tool, all kinds of stuff in there. Stabbing Westward. Like, really, it was a good CD. Anyways, I gotta move on. I'm getting carried away here. The original Carrie is on Prime Video. If you haven't seen the original Carrie, they made a remake, right? Yeah, I think they made a remake. But the original Carrie is on there, and it's such a classic. It's like when all the stuff hits the fan, there's this awesome shot, because this is Brian De Palma. This is the director who did Scarface and who did the first Mission Impossible movie, and he's done a lot of other stuff. It's just amazing work and stuff like that. But when all this stuff hits the fan, there's this awesome thing where he's really good at just like ranking up tension or ratcheting up tension, where he does this thing on Carrie that I just think is so awesome, where it's like bam, it's like where my hand is, a scene comes of other things happening while this scene is still going on, and then this slides to the other side of the screen while this is going on. It's like one of those things where like it shows you more than just what's going on here, but keeps you in it. It's really good stuff there. Okay, is that all that's on here? Yeah. Let me go on my other list here. Because I have a list of movies that I'm like trying to go through and see all this stuff that I'm interested in and that I'm finding out about, so that I can bring you all these hidden gems. Let me go ahead and check if I get some time to explain this to you. Oh, yeah, cool. All right, yeah, I got a bunch of time. I'm only at 7 minutes. All right, let's rock and roll. Batman versus Two-Face. Wait. Yeah. Batman versus Two-Face is on Amazon Prime, and it is an animated Batman movie that is done in the style of Adam West Batman, and it plays out like an Adam West Batman movie, but it's so fun because it's animated. And matter of fact, Adam West voices Batman in this movie. Like, it has the original people doing the voices, and I just very entertaining. If you liked any episodes or anything of like the original Batman, yeah, give it a check it out. Fun movie. For the whole family. Yeah. Also, Batman and Harley Quinn. Not necessarily for the whole family, but I wouldn't go and say, bang, not for the kids. Depends on how old the kids are, really. Because teenagers, maybe you would let them watch it. Because I think the movie's PG-13. There's light language in it, and then Harley Quinn and Nightwing get it on. Like, they get it on. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, it's suggested they got it on. No. It happened, they just didn't show it. Like, I want to say, Nightwing fights Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn beats him, which I was surprised to see, but she gets some moves. And it's, I want to say he wakes up, he's strapped to his bed, and then she's changing, and she's in like lingerie, not necessarily underwear. She's just in her underwear. She's not trying to seduce him or anything like that. And he's up there, and she's trying to change, and then he's looking at her like, and then she turns around and is like, "What's up, big boy?" And then there's like this blue tint kind of talking thing, kind of like 80s movies back in the day used to have these the intimate scenes that were all lit in blue lights, and I don't know why, but they're talking close up, and then they kiss, and then we cut to Batman walking in on them, fully clothed in both of their superhero suits, tickling each other, and I'm like, what? Like, whoa, you know, and then he's like embarrassed. He's like, oh, whoops. Used to be Robin, yeah. So, once you get past, like, did they just show that? Did they really? Once you get past that, it is an animated Batman movie, and it does play out pretty well. It's in the vein of Batman the Animated Series. Like, I think the guy who voiced Batman in the animated series voices Batman in this series, but he has to work with Harley Quinn to find out where in the world Poison Ivy is, because Poison Ivy is with some other guy, and they mention Swamp Thing, which is pretty cool, because I always forget that he's a DC character. And they have to team up to find Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy's going to, and whatever the other guy's name was, Dr. Planticide or whatever, they want to change the whole world into plants or something like that. So they have to fight that. Anyways, those were pretty wild. And Universal Soldier is on Prime Video. If you haven't seen Universal Soldier, speak. Universal Soldier is a classic Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Dolph Lundgren's also in it. Roland Emmerich directed it, way before he was directed Independence Day, and I think he's got a new one coming out called Midway. Really good action movie, solid. Out of Time is on Prime Video too, with Denzel Washington. Once again, solid. I would say, I wouldn't say it was like the best, definitely not the worst, but just solid. Intrigue? No, not intrigue. Kind of like just like, I guess mystery, but it's more like there's a frame job going on. He's got to stop the frame job type deal. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. If you want to watch a Denzel Washington movie, it's not his best, but it's definitely not his worst. I've seen Ricochet. That was traumatic. To a degree. I did not see certain parts of Ricochet going on. But Out of Time is a good one. Congo is on Prime Video. I'm going to do another video later on how they should make a Congo remake and why, but I'm not going to get into that right now. The Congo that's on there is the one that went to theaters, and it is the thing that sold me on that movie, that made me enjoy that movie even more, is I'm a Bruce Campbell fan. So when Bruce Campbell was at the beginning of that movie, I was like, oh, what? He's kind of at the end, but not really. It's an enjoyable film, and Killer Monkeys. Amy, good gorilla. How am I doing the time? Oh my goodness, I'm out of time. Okay, sorry. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I'm going to be doing a series on these hidden gems on Amazon Prime, and then I'm going to be doing more videos like this every Wednesday, and then of course I have my life vlog that I post on every Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If I said that already, I'm sorry. If you don't like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And best day and best wishes to you and yours. Later, homies. I'll catch you next week. Oh boy.